is the great state of Wyoming, the least populous state in the union, taxes retirees. This is going to be interesting. And it's the last of our 50 state by state look at taxes. So it's going to be fun to find out, and I'm excited to see that. So welcome to Heritage Wealth Planning YouTube channel, my friends, the place you come to see how each state taxes its retirees, plus taxes from the feds, taxes on Social Security, Medicare premium, Part B and Part D, the increases that you might not be aware of, but they can come and bite you in the you know what when you're least expecting it, and everything under the sun financial planning related. So if you like what you see here, subscribe. Hit that little red button to subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of future content. We try to do about 5 videos a week, and we talk about stuff just like this, about taxation, and we will keep you apprised is that changes, because lots of tax law changes. Anytime they do an election, there's always potential for tax law change. So the first thing that came to my mind was Kiplinger's gives Wyoming a nice dark, or I guess that's a bright green, which is good. That means they're one of the most tax favorable in the union, according to Kiplinger's. But be advised, I've had some issues with Kiplinger's. I have. I've challenged some of their mostly on the tax unfriendliness area when they say some things are not tax friendly, and then you get right down to it. You're like, I don't know about that. All right, so let's see what we got. One of the Kiplinger's top 10 most tax-friendly states for retirees, the Equality State. I did not know that. Is a tax haven for cowboys and retirees alike. No state income tax, and the state sales tax is low. That's good. Thanks to the abundant revenues that the state collects from oil and mineral rights, Wyoming residents shoulder one of the lowest tax burden in the U.S. Yay! And yet it's odd because it's a very low populated state. 4.5% is the state sales tax levy. Localities can add as much as 2, which only puts them at 5.42. That's low. No state income tax, so none of the benefits are taxed. All right, that's good. Property taxes. Did it say up here? Did I miss it? Property tax? Huh. Okay. So let's see here. Property tax. The state has several property tax programs. In 2014, if the value of your assets exceeded 1,112 of your assets, exceed 112,000 per adult member of the household, you cannot qualify for the main property tax refund program. All right, here's what I just want to see. The median property tax is $1,200 on the median home of 200,000. That is fantastically low. Was that like 0.6 or something? That's fantastic. And I didn't see much of a homestead exemption there. Here we go. For seniors, the state has a tax rebate to elderly and disabled programs available to 65 and older who meet certain income requirements, of course. They can receive a refund from the Department of Health on property tax, utilities, and sales tax, up to $800 for single, $900 for married filers. It does not say what the income requirements are. Sales tax is due at the rate of the county when you buy a vehicle, and no inheritance or estate tax. All right, so this is good. I'm starting to level to see what the Tax Foundation says. This is definitely one of the best I've seen this is the 50th state I've seen. So far, so good. No state income tax, and they are ranked number 48, which is good. Weird, the tax freedom day is only 32. Huh. So the local burden is 7.1. Why is the tax freedom day so low? The sales taxes are quite low, 4% to the state, and all in of 5.46, which is very low. They don't tax gas all that much, and they don't tax cigarettes all that much. Is it a property tax? No. Property tax is very low, 0.55. Well, I guess because they don't give an exemption, the median collection is $2,300, but they got some rich people up there. That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, well, that's per capita, so we always got to look at per capita. As I say all the time, Bill Gates has a $10 billion home, and I have my $100,000 home. Our per capita is way up here as opposed to median. All right, so the per capita that could be misleading just because the rich people live in Jackson Hole. But 0.55 is pretty low. I mean, across the board, 0.55. That ranks 46. Sales tax is 44, and no income tax. Sold me, Wyoming. That's wonderful. All right, there's nothing else to go on. So I think Wyoming might be number one. I got to look at Mississippi, which is pretty good. Kentucky was pretty good, but no estate or inheritance tax in Wyoming, where Kentucky does have one. I think Wyoming might be number one, but I'll get back as I do a review of all the ones to see which one is best. But so far, I think Wyoming looks good, my friends. Let's just see if tax smartasset.com. about Wyoming. Maybe they'll give us a little bit more on the property tax. Sorry, I looked like my hair is out of the way. The property, if they have the homestead exemption. Did I click on that? Let's see what we got. All right, you can open up for me or what there? I was thinking about it. Yeah, Wyoming definitely is very tax friendly. Well, it's not opening, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe we have something with the Wi-Fi. We had a Wi-Fi issue yesterday. So, all right, well, here, let me pause real quick and see what we can get on that. All right, so we're back now. So finally open up this page. So Wyoming doesn't have any income, so you can see you pay nothing, no income tax, Social Security, all that, no income tax, so we don't need more than that. Sales tax is quite low. I want to see property tax. How high are property tax in Wyoming? Very low. It's the 8th lowest in the U.S. In the U.S., that means most homers pay about $610 for $100,000 of home value. Budget-conscious retirees will likely be able to find an affordable place to live in Wyoming, where housing costs are 8.7% below the national average. The Wyoming Department of Health refunds $800, but you have to have income less than $28,000. Man, across the board, that is fantastic. Wyoming sales tax are very low too. So I don't know. That looks pretty good to me. If you're a retiree and you're looking to be a minimalist lifestyle, it's gonna be tough to beat Wyoming. I don't know. I've never been to Wyoming. I just you see those pictures, just doggone gorgeous for sure. I'm sure that's where the rich people live. But that's true. I went to Cheyenne once and I was not impressed. That was 25 years ago. It was the Great American Beer Festival in Denver, and I just took a drive up to Cheyenne, saw buffalo on the side of the road or bison, whatever. Man, it was crazy. But the Cheyenne itself didn't do anything for me. But I know there's more to the state than that, that's for sure. But that looks pretty favorable from a tax perspective. Got to deal with the cold. All right, my friends. So I hope this helps. As always, go to the blog at heritagewealthplanning.com. Subscribe down below. Thumbs up are always helpful. And if you have comments, I'd love to hear them. Comments are welcome. And we'll see you next time on Heritage Wealth Planning. Thanks, guys.